Otaki, performance climbing shoe, precise, supportive and structured. Ideal for climbing on crags, walls and boulders. Double Velcro closures for quick closure and precision. P3 system construction. Heel shell with innovative S-heel. Maintains perfect stability in torsion. Abrasion resistance coating for toe hooks. Vibram excess edge 4mm sole. Otaki, precise and sharp, like a samurai's word. Squama, sensitive, snug-fitting, flexible climbing shoe, ideal for top performance both on rock walls and in the gym. Maximum sensibility and precision. S-heel allows perfect stability in torsion, enhancing performance for heel hooking. Sole in 2 parts to enhance longitudinal flexibility. Protective, ultra-grippy rubber insert for overhangs. Vibram XS Grade 2, 4mm sole. Squama. It fits like a skin, it protects like a scale.
Good afternoon, everyone. Right now you are watching U17 Boys and Girls Finals. Currently on the wall we have our second female climber from U17. There is Nguyen Lok Trong from Sin Min Secondary School. And we also have currently climbing. Oh, sorry, that was the U17 boys. Nguyen Lok Trong is from U17 boys. And our U17 female, Asha Zara from RHC climbing team. So right now they are tackling the route 1. So our climbers have 3.5 minutes to complete the route. they have not seen these routes yet, so this is the first time they're seeing it. So this is actually, this is what we call, oh, can you see the split up on the wall on the right screen? She's really not giving up, really working hard, using her entire legs, her leg span to keep her up on the wall. As you can see, those foothold on the slabs are really small. So the boys who are doing this route need to be precise in their footwork. So our second female climber, Askaya, has run out of time. So next up in our third male climber is Owen, and our third female climber, Ayesha. So Owen is from Sinmin Secondary School and Ayesha from Outram Secondary School. So Owen has to be asked to come down because he committed a false start. So right now, on your right screen, we are looking at Ayesha. Looking strong, looking comfortable, but she needs to maneuver her way through the side wall to get to the end tile. You cannot see this from the screen, but actually on the side wall there is a tile. There's a blue tile on the other side. So they were using it just now to help them climb up. So right now Adil is joining me in the live commentary in a live feed for U17 finals.
Good morning, everyone.
So if you're wondering why a climber is just standing there looking at the wall, as they have not seen these routes, they also need to take time to plan on how, in what best way they can do the routes. So right now we are looking at Naufa. He caught the jump. But missing it. And he has no more time to reattempt, but that was good. That was good jump. So next up, our third U17 male climber is sorry, we are on our fourth climber, Dylan from UWC, and our fourth female climber, Tanika also from UWC. So right now we are looking at Tanika and Askia on the screen. So the route on the right is actually set by Hilman, the Team NUS climbing coach. So he volunteered and helped with us.
And on his route is Askia, all the way from Indonesia. She's so small. But that didn't stop her from getting to finals now, did it?
Yeah. Her chalk bag is so big in proportion to her. So the cheering out here is really loud, spurring our climbers on.
Look at the display of strength.
So right now, we see Askia making her way to the bonus style.
It's amazing how flexible she is.
Yeah. She was doing a split up there en route.
On route 2, yeah,
On route
I
2,
saw
yes.
it now.
Now she's trying to find the best way to do this. Actually, the intended is to go right hand on the second last style.
Yeah, but for her, it might be a bit of a reach.
Yeah.
She's so calm and collected on the wall.
Which is what we need in order to finish the route.
Yes.
Next up, we are calling a fifth climber from U17 boys. We have Alex Ho from Springfield Secondary School. And from Singapore Sports School, we have Choi Sin Ying. So we see our girls planning the route.
On the right screen, we have Wen Jie. Yes, Wen Jie on her final route of the day. Really taking her time here.
So our finalists here have 3 routes to finish.
And every attempt counts. So the fewer attempts they use for a route to get either the top or the bonus, the better it is for them.
So right now you can see, just now I was talking about there were tiles at the sidewall. So there's actually 2.
Yeah.
So the intended is for you to actually heal the other one,
Yes.
the lower one.
I would think so.
Yeah. Because even though the end is quite good, it's not in a positive position. So you can't go too fast at it.
And it's angled such that it's optimal for the left hand to go for it rather
Yeah.
than the right hand.
Yes. So right now we see a climb on the right screen, making her way. These
Yes.
styles are actually quite good, but as this being the last route, they might be quite tired.
Yes, Wen Jie really taking it slow. Every attempt counts here.
So we go for number of tops, attempts to tops, number of bonus, and attempt to bonus. So our climbers have around 1.5 minutes left to finish their climb.
And Choi Sin Ying sticks the end for Route 1. That was the first end we've seen for this route.
Yes, very nice.
Beautifully done. And on the right screen, we have Naufal on his final route of the day, looking to make the top. Already past the bonus.
So you just have to make the move to
Can
the
he
end.
make it?
Oh, I think he needs more control. I don't think, because the tile is not a jug per se. So I think you need to end it with more control, more stable. Can't go too fast.
And that's the end of the time for the current climbers. Now we have our sixth climber for both U17 boys and U17 girls. Ray Young from Sinmin Secondary, as well as Adila from Rock Hobby Center Climbing, Indonesia.
So now we see a skier on route 3, her last route of the day.
Final route. Can she get her tiny body into that podium?
She's really strong. I think her endurance is really good.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I think during the qualifier, she was at one of the routes for quite a long time.
Yes,
She didn't want
locked
to
off
give up.
on route 2 for a good 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, she didn't want to give that up.
Yes. If you
So
guys
here she
want to
needs
catch
to
that,
do. Here she needs to do a jump. Because she's a lot smaller than our other climbers, this might be a bit of a disadvantage for her.
oh. Ooh, and on route 1, U17 boys, we have close
We
to the
might
top.
see a finish,
Let's see the first finish.
stable,
Yes.
and we see an end. He looks relieved finishing that route.
The slab ball is always a relief to get over with. Starting climbing really young really has its advantages.
Yeah, they are more agile. They are more willing to do these jumps. Still not scared. Still no fear.
Yeah, no fear.
Yeah,
No fear Shakespeare.
yeah.
And on route 2, staking his jump, we have Dylan. Oh, almost. Askia on her final route, once again trying to make it to the bonus. Can she make it? Do you think she can make it, Patrice?
I'm not so sure, because to make up for the lack of height, you really need more power to kick off from underneath the wall. But I don't think this is gonna stop her. She's still gonna try.
Yes, with 30 seconds to go. Dylan on the left screen and Askia on the right screen. Can they make it? And Dylan sticks the volume.
Oh, but slipped off.
That volume is one of the many volumes that we have from HRT, from our climbing partner Climb Asia, who is also sponsoring holes from E-Grips, So Ill, and there's one more. Metolius, thank you. Now we have our 7th climber, Sira Bob from Assumption Thornbury Climbing Club, as well as on the girls' side, Ayesha Ponte from UWC.
So if you're wondering how our U17 boys and girls are doing, you can actually check out our live scoring at ba.crimp, that's CRIMP.rocks, ROCKS. So this app is probably brought to you by one of our NUS alumni who created this app specially for this event.
On the left screen we have Sira Bob, which is making his way slowly. The slab wall really leaves no room for error here. One small slip and it's gone. The top just disappears.
On the right screen, almost catching that jump, just a bit more height.
Oh, will we see the second top for Route 1 today? Yes.
Oh!
Wait.
Oh no.
No.
No, it's not a count. You're not allowed to tap the end.
Yes.
You're not allowed
It
to
will
tap.
only count if you
hold
the
it
end.
for 2 seconds. He
in
celebrated too
controlled manner.
early.
Yes.
But he still have 1 minute to reattempt this.
All right, there's plenty of time. Beautiful catch on the jump on the right screen. On the left screen, Sira Bob trying to get it once again. Sira Bob is actually one of the longer contestants in this category, U17.
Oh, that might have cost him that tap. Cost him the top.
On the right screen with 10 seconds to go. Can he make it?
One more hand and
Yes!
it's a finish
With
just
2
in
seconds
time.
to go. And now we welcome our final climbers for this category today. U17 finals. For the men's side, we have Muhammad El Parizi Redki from FPTI Kaptapin. And on the women's side, we have Tiara Ko from CCHY. Tiara's wearing really bright tights today.
Yeah. Not hard to miss.
Neon pink and purple.
Yep, now you can see it close up. Really nice. I would like to get one.
Maybe you can ask her where she bought those. Yes, Tiara really wasting no time here.
Keeping her balance, keeping her core intact. as you might just swing out on this route because you're coming out from an incline wall, and the other side on the left side is actually a slab.
Yeah,
So
the camera angle doesn't really do it justice.
Yeah,
You can't see the side wall.
or the angle of it.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's a side wall is not flat.
she's really doing well here.
Oh, caught it by the
almost.
fingertips. I think she needs to get her foot up to be more stable. On the right
Yes.
screen, we are seeing a good progress, getting the bonus. I think this move is quite powerful. When I was testing these routes are really, I wouldn't say they're easy. Set up for this category for U17 girls
These
and
are all-
boys.
These are all climbers that are less than 17 years of age. It's all secondary school, some even primary school students. But they display such strength, such flexibility that even some adults can't match up to. With 40 seconds to go. Tiara going on route 1. Calm and collected. We seem to be only getting the camera angles for these two routes recently.
Yeah.
But it's alright. You can always go down to the BA Crimp app if you want to get the results for
Oh,
the
she missed
for
the
rest of
two-hand
climbers.
catch.
Ah, yeah.
But there's no
With
more
no time left. Only
Still happy though. Still got 2 more climbs. It's all right.
on route 2, we have Tirabot really utilizing his span, where other climbers had to make a full-on double dino, sorry. Oh, Sirabob, sorry. Oh. 25 seconds left. Come on, climbers. You can make a difference in this short span of time. Beautiful dyno on the right screen. Make it count. One of our favorite mantras as climbers is to make it count, especially in this kind of format where each and every attempt makes a difference. Tiara struggling to make that first move on the second route for U17 women. On the right screen we have Adila trying to get to the bonus with 1 minute left on the timer. As you can see, climbing is not an easy or simple sport. These young climbers have to be strong and flexible and agile to be able to complete each and every one of these routes. Endurance is also a key factor here. You do not want to be tired out by the earlier routes just so that you will fail on the routes later on. Men's route 2. We have the first qualifier on U17
Yes, 2
male.
seconds and
Oh,
too late for the end.
Muhammad El Parisi didn't make it in time.
So close though. He still looks happy.
Yes, climb happy. Now on men's route 2, we actually have Novice Men finalist Marcus Queck from University of Manchester. Under 17 and a student of University of Manchester.
No needs of NS.
No, it's a bit yet. Alongside with him, we actually have our first female novice finalist, Hazel Rodriguez from SPRC.
So you can't see on the screen right now. Later on we will pan over.
Yes.
But she's here climbing. Well, we haven't seen an end on the women's route 3.
Women's final route,
Yeah,
the one that Aisha is on right now.
yeah. So
Oh, she seems to be making a lot of progress.
she needs to get her left hand on the other side. That tie is really good. So trust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will we see our first top on this route? Yes.
Easy. And I think we'll be seeing another top on the left screen.
On the left screen,
And-
yes, we have a top by the novice man finalist Marcus Quirk.
Well done, climbers.
On his final route of the day, we have Sarah Pop. As you can see, the first move is a really far, really powerful, dynamic jump from the starting position to those two tiles there.
So you need to get the correct height, and your fingers must catch. You must have fast recruitment of those tiles, and then control the swing right after. So it's a lot of coordination, a lot of micro movements going together.
One minute left for Sarah Bob to finish this extremely dynamic route. A far cry from the first route that he had to complete on the slab wall, which requires the climbers to be really controlled, really calm, not to make any excessive movements on the wall. As you can see, Sarah Bob is requesting for the tiles to be brushed. Any of the climbers in any category during any stage of the competition can actually ask for the tiles to be chalked and brushed, because it can make quite a difference if the chalk is wet compared to when it is if the chalk is wet, pull up. If the tile is wet compared to when it's chalked. I'm so sorry. If the chalk is wet, is it wet or is it dry? Philosophy 101. And now we introduce our next two climbers from the novice finals, men and women's categories. Patrice, will you please?
So for men's novice finals, we have Wong Teng Fun from SMU, and for novice women finals, our second climber is El Naturek Rojoygan from Temasek Poly.
El Naturek. Very interesting name.
Yeah. So right now we are watching Tiara.
And her pink tights. Will those types help her get that bonus? What do you think?
Oh,
Almost.
Red Key almost getting that jump.
As you can see, both the final routes for this category requires the climber to have a certain degree of power, certain degree of dynamic
He got
ability.
it. He went just for the other tile first, the lower tile, instead of going one hand on the other and one hand on the higher one and the right hand on the other
Yeah.
tile. I think the lower tile is better. Oh, that that fight.
Save, that fight.
Para inching closer and closer to the bonus tile. She already touched it. She just have to catch it and recruit faster.
Will we see another top on the final problem for the under 17 men? Nicely done. And we have news from our chief route judge. That top was not counted because it wasn't held in a controlled manner for 2 seconds. So if there are any other finalists tuning in right now, please make sure when you climb later today that you hold the top in a controlled manner for at least 2 seconds. On the screen now we have Marcus on his last route for the day, last route for his finals.
Someone should.
We just saw a top on the women's Route 1 by our third Novice Women finalist for the day. Who is Samantha Chung from Climb Ascend. On his first route of the day, we have Sim Chu Xian from Sin Min Sek. Marcus really being pushed to his limits on third route. Even though it's only one move, the first move can get really, really draining if you have to keep repeating it over and over again. One minute left. Marcus finally stuck the jump and lands the bonus. Can he get the top on this route? Let me remind you, viewers, that the top will only be counted if the climber holds it for 2 seconds. Chu Xian on his first route. The first route on the slab wall really requires the climber to be really controlled, not to make any excessive movements. Because as you can see, those footholds are really, really tiny. They're practically microscopic. Oh, not enough time. The next two climbers in our novice finals are Luke Go from Outram Sek as well as Cheryl Long from SMU. We're seeing some progress on the right screen. Right screen is El Naturek from Temasek Poly. Come on, El Naturek. Get that bonus. Oh. Almost. Oh. Women's Rule 1. Not quite holding it for a long enough period of time for it to count as a top. But it's alright. You still have 2 minutes.
You can see Florian's signature on her shirt on the left screen.
Yes, Florian's our guest route setter from France, all the way from France.
Yep. So last year we had Tonde. So Florian is kind of Tonde's disciple in a sense.
El Naturek making another attempt at route 2. Can she make it this time? Re-attempting her first route, we have Cheryl Long. Come on, Cheryl. You got it once. You can get it again.
She needs to stabilize that left leg.
Yes, she really needs to get that heel hook. She still has 1 minute left. Do not waste it. Oh. Next climber from Sinmin Secondary School, Keith Wong. And climbing beside him is Gail Main, also from Sinmin Secondary School. On her final route, Samantha Chung sticks that bonus on the right screen. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Samantha Chung, that's Hazel Rodriguez on her final route. Good afternoon. For those of you just tuning in, this is the live stream for NUS Black Diamond Boulderactive 2016 right here at Funan Digital Life Mall. We are in the middle of our Novice finals for both men and women. On the left screen, we have on his first route of the day on the slab wall, Keith Wong from Sinmin Sek. For a secondary school boy, he's really long. Oh, on the second route, Xu Xian from Sinmin Sek. Will he get that top? Oh, almost, but not quite. Our next climber on his first route of the day, Lawrence Ho from Singapore Polytechnic, and climbing beside him on her first route is Nur Ridhiani from Springfield Secondary School. We're seeing some real progress on the right screen. Wong Teng Fon from SMU on his final route of the day, getting that bonus, just 2 moves away from finishing this route. Will we see him finish his final route of the day? Oh, not quite finishing yet, but he still has over a minute left, which is enough time to make a difference. On his first route, climber from Singapore Polytechnic, Lawrence Ho. As you can see, the difference between the first and the third route for novice finals is astounding. Whereas the third route requires a lot of dynamic strength and power to make that jump from the first move. The first route requires a calm and collective style of climbing. With 20 seconds left, can he make a difference? On the right screen, just 8 seconds left. Oh, not quite getting it. But it's all right, you climbed your best. We have our 7th climber for each category, novice men and women. Dave Dexter Tan from NUS. And climbing beside him is Chin Kang Yi. These two climbers maybe the second last climbers for these finals, but that means they qualified second. So these two climbers are actually one of the top qualifiers from the qualifying round. So we may be able to expect some spectacular results here on out. Chin Kang Yi really going for the end here. Oh,
She need one more hand.
yes, one more hand. Yes.
Steady
Very
finish.
nice. Beautiful ending. So you could see viewers on the other side of the screen. She held the end.
And she looked at the route
And
judges.
she looked at the root judge.
Yeah. So for our climbers, if they can actually look back on our route judge, the better.
That would
But
be
if
the
they-
best case scenario.
Yeah, if they can't, they have to hold the tile for 2 seconds.
Yes. There will be cases when you can't turn around.
Yeah.
Extreme cases where any displacement of weight will just make you fall,
Yeah.
even with your head. Very strong start. Very, very strong start for Chin Kang Yi. Finishing her route with so much time left, over a minute left for her to rest, on top of the 3.5 minutes rest that she will be entitled to anyway. On his second route,
Seeing an end.
catching the end. Can he match it?
Yeah.
Very nicely done. Keith Wong from Sin Min Sek.
Can hear his teammates cheering him on.
All them girls screaming loudly.
Now we have Dave on the left side of the screen.
Dave from NUS. Wasting no time.
He's actually part of the logistics committee for
Boulderactive.
Boulderactive. Yeah, so he's been working closely with our project director Heng Tiong, together with the other logistic people, making sure that all the tiles, all the brushes, all the mats are well accounted for and are here. All the things that the climber needs.
And our final climbers for Novice, for these Novice finals, are out. Alam Shah Chahya from Rock Hobby Climbing Team, alongside Leong Hui Yi from NUS.
So right now on the right screen, we are looking at Luke Go making his way.
Luke Go is a very strong young climber from Outram Sek. Yes, Outram Sek.
Finish! I think that was a flash.
A flash on Route 1 by the climber from NUS, Leong Hui Yi. For those of you tuning in who may not know, a flash is a top that is completed in only one attempt. And that is the best possible score that you can get for any route in this competition.
Luke going for the jump again. Does it so easily. Looks so effortless.
His jump is so smooth, like butter.
So Luke is already on the bonus tile.
Securing the bonus.
Yes, he still has plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
He has to work this out.
Matching
think
that
it's
tiny hole, tiny second last hole. But getting the final tile.
He held
Getting
it
the
for
top.
2 seconds, so
That may not be the only top we see today on Route 1. Alam Shah going for the end tile.
slowly wiping his hands on our
Oh.
black diamond sticker.
And he gets it.
So if you can see many of our Team NUS climbing and NUS Climbing Club holding the cameras. We already uploaded the highlights for today, the open semis. They're actually on Facebook right now, so you can check that out if you missed what was going on this morning. And right after this category, I think they will be uploading the next highlight. So today we have multiple highlights. So every finals will have their own photos.
Ooh. Lawrence on the second route with 25 seconds to go. Can he make it? Oh. Seems a bit too tired to make the top for this route. But it's alright, Lawrence. You have a 3.5 minute rest followed by our next climb. You can rally. On left screen, we have Dave getting ready for his second climb of the day. As you can see on our wall, we have many stickers. Stickers for our main sponsors.
So our title sponsor Black Diamond, our venue sponsor Funan, our climbing partner Climb Asia, and our organizers Team NUS Climbing and NUS Climbing Club.
And Dave going on route 2. Fun fact for you all. The climbers shirts and the official shirts for Boulderactive 2016, if you'd notice, on the back of the climbers shirts there is a half red circle, like a C.
Yeah.
But on the official shirts, it is a full red circle for an O.
Yeah, when I saw the shirt at first, I was thinking, how come the official is fully loaded, and then the climber is half loaded?
Half loaded.
Yeah. And then I realized, oh, so it's half because for C and then a complete O for official.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me.
Official and climber.
Yeah. So the logo at the back is also from our title sponsor, Black Diamond, who is providing prizes for our winners. So these climbers are really fighting hard to make it to the podium so as to win themselves some apparels from Black Diamond, such as harnesses, backpacks, and shirts.
Dave sticks that jump, getting the bonus, wasting no time at all trying to get to the next tile. Oh,
Sticking the hold on the volume.
that recruitment though
Yeah, that's really good.
must have some amazing shoulder muscles under that shirt.
So Dave really needs to commit on this last move. But he's gonna find a way to get himself up there.
He's not the only one going for the end. Gail Main on her last route of the day.
Two
Sticking the
hands,
end, 2 hands, and she
and
looks
the
at the
crowd
judge.
goes crazy. Really screaming their hearts out. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it at home, but it's really, the energy here is wild and high. Dave fighting hard, really not giving up on that.
Oh,
And we see a ferocious scream right
you see the
there.
frustration on his face. As these climbs are not easy, ladies and gentlemen. Anything but.
He still has less than 40 seconds to go.
With 30 seconds left, will our climbers make another attempt, or will they use this time to rest? Well, Dave has chosen to take the rest time. 3 seconds. And the time is up for their climb. On his second route, Alam Shah. On her second route, Leong Hui Yi. Leong Hui Yi is from NUS. I assume she's from the climbing club. On the screen right now, you see the two top qualifiers for novice finals, both men and women. These climbers had the most stops in the least number of attempts during the qualifiers on Thursday.
So we will see if they're going to defend the position in the first, keeping the gold for themselves.
Yes, will they still come out first?
But of course, the climbers before them are trying to catch up, trying to get that gold as well and have the podium finish.
Alam Shah seems intent on keeping his title, cruising up that last section there.
Easy does it. Like a walk in the park.
Declaring to all the other climbers, no, that first position is still mine.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have another N by Lawrence Ho from SPRC.
And another.
And another.
It's really nice seeing one top
On
after
her
the
last
other.
route, Ridiani from Springfield Sec. 3 tops in less than 10 seconds.
Yeah. Wow. So right now, all eyes on.
Leong Hui Yi,
Yeah.
NUS climber.
And we see Gabriel right there squatting down, taking photos.
Yes, our photographers
Yeah. Gabriel is our
will
former
get all angles.
NUS Climbing Club president. Think he's gonna hand it over soon. Looking really strong. Actually tested this route. For me, when I was testing this route, every move was like, and then it just really expels breath out of you.
Really cannot breathe.
Yeah. I think it's also because the wall, even though the tiles are, I would say they're quite good. I mean, maybe the orientation of it is quite poor, but how deep it is not bad. It's just that it's on an inclined wall. So
Yes, this wall is the most inclined wall that
except
we
for
have
the
here.
compared to
Oh,
the arid.
yes,
Yeah.
if you don't count the roof under the arret. Hui Yi really putting all she has into this route.
Yeah, she
Come
needs
on.
to
Oh.
she needs to get her foot up, but she has only less than
Left foot.
15 seconds to go.
With 10 seconds left, it might not.
Might not be enough.
Yes.
They're just gonna take this time to
Better
rest.
take it. Better take that rest time where you still have one more route. You still can make that difference. On the final routes of the day, the second qualifiers, Dave from NUS as well as Chin Kang Yi.
So Dave getting past the bonus tile. I think he needs to figure out a different beta. He got it and he finishes it. And another finish as well. So both finished by 2 climbers right there.
Did you see Dave's energy when he came down from the roof?
Must be so happy. So on the left side you can see our F1 crew getting ready for the intermediate finals. Today we're really running on quite a tight schedule.
We call them the F1 crew, not because they're actually from F1, but rather that they operate the same way, fast and efficient. Wasting no time at all.
Spot Florian. Can anybody spot Florian?
Can anyone spot Florian?
He's like the tallest dude.
The really tall Caucasian.
Looking like Superman. Without his cape on. For all we know, he might be Superman, but in his like undercover.
Oh, okay.
Because our previous climbers finished so fast, the wall is currently empty right now until the next 2 climbers start.
For our next category, intermediate finals. The F1 team really rushing to put up those tiles that are sponsored by our climbing partner Climb Asia, Metolius, E-Grips, So Ill, as well as HRT.
And Climb Asia is also providing prizes for our competitors, such as visit passes, season pass, and apparels from La Sportiva. So those people who need shoes, get yourself to the podium so that you can get yourself brand new climbing shoes.
Young Hui on her last route. Hui displaying some incredible control on the wall. Getting
There's
those
so
tiles.
much power.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Amazing.
Easy
Can she
does
get
it.
Easy game. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Will we see another one?
Alam Shah on his last route. Really
Crossing
flexible,
to
really
the
strong,
end.
really confident. You see one of Alam Shah's little fans right there.
Trying to give him a high 10.
With that, our novice final.
Red Key from U17 is still waiting for his turn because there was some
Oh, right. Yes.
scoring error just now.
Yes, there was an issue with judging just now.
Yeah.
So,
He gets another minute to reattempt the route.
yes, Red Key, one of our finalists from U17, am I right?
Yeah.
He gets one more attempt, 1 more minute. 1 more minute to climb on the wall.
So if you're still at home catching us on a live stream, you can actually head on down because we're not going to start intermediate yet, I guess in an hour, around an hour. So that's enough time for you to travel down right here to get together with us. Soak in the psych, soak in the vibes and the energy right here. And after intermediate finals, we actually have the campus challenge. So if you're up for it, come on down as well here at Funan.
Is the campus challenge free?
That I have to check. And then after the campus challenge, we have the open finals. So right now we are looking at one of our U17 climbers on his reclimb of this route. Alright, so now he held it for 2 seconds and he is given the top. Just now he wasn't given the top because he didn't held it long enough. So it's part of our rules. Alright, so this is Patrice and just now Adil joined me. Thank you for having us here with you on the live stream for the U17 and Novice finals. So shortly later on, join us for the intermediate category right here in the live stream or right here at Funan. And that's me signing off.
Otaki, performance climbing shoe, precise, supportive and structured. Ideal for climbing on crags, walls and boulders. Double Velcro closures for quick closure and precision. P3 system construction. Heel shell with innovative S-heel. Maintains perfect stability in torsion. Abrasion resistance coating for toe hooks. Vibram excess edge 4mm sole. Otaki, precise and sharp, like a samurai's word. Squama, sensitive, snug fitting, flexible climbing shoe, ideal for top performance both on rock walls and in the gym. Maximum sensibility and precision. S-heel allows perfect stability in torsion, enhancing performance for heel hooking. Sole in 2 parts to enhance longitudinal flexibility. Protective, ultra-gritty rubber insert for overhangs. Vibram XS Grade 2, 4mm sole. Squama. It fits like a skin. It protects like a scale.